This is today's horoscope prediction for Virgo. You are of this sign if you were born between August 23 and September 22. This horoscope is general for those born under this sign and does not include the variables that are decisive for it to be a personalized horoscope. Aspects such as ascendant, time, place and exact day of birth. Those of you born under the sign of Virgo will probably find yourself in one of those moments when you are indecisive and don't know where to go. On the one hand, you have what your mind tells you, but on the other hand, what you really want to do. Think that life is 2 days and you cannot lose one in deciding. If you are so blocked that you can't decide which of the two people would be more appropriate to maintain a relationship, the best thing you can do is separate yourself for a few days and reflect alone to really see which one you missed the most. Sometimes a little distance makes us see things more clearly and helps us make a decision. As for work and money, I tell you that these days are going to follow the usual trend, but this is something that is going to change for the better as indicated by the prediction of your Virgo horoscope for the near future. Virgo woman horoscope. Women of the Virgo sign are quite affectionate and love detailed men who do not hesitate to express their love. But at the same time you are very complicated because you don't like cloying men or those who give you ears. Without a doubt, conquering a Virgo woman is quite complicated for anyone. Your heart is currently somewhat divided, and that is something that only you can clarify. It would not be bad if you listen to what your family or closest friends think, but you always have the last word. The natives of your sign are very changeable people. They have a duality of character that is quite difficult for other people to understand. This is why your relationships often fail. If you don't want to scare away someone who is interested in you, try not to be so changeable, or he will end up thinking that you are not interested in him. In love, today's horoscope tells you that it is a time of waiting, of calm, and that moments of greater activity will come soon. Virgo horoscope man. The Virgo man usually has quite clear ideas, but today you may feel quite confused when it comes to love issues. It is possible that you have to decide between two people, one whom you have known for some time and another who has recently burst into your lives. I advise you to distance yourself as much as possible from them and search within yourself for the answer you seek. Only you can know which of these women is the one that could fit you the most and be compatible enough to start a relationship. If you have a partner who always speaks on your behalf, your partner who should speak in yours, always you, and without hesitation, it is likely that this time you have realized that you are not completely right, but it is better to support now. Then it's time to dot the i's. Your support should not be spared. If you don't have a partner you like laughter and joy to be your letters of introduction. You have discovered, however, that the person you are attracted to feels more comfortable in formality. Is that a shock that has no solution? It does, but it requires patience and ceremoniousness that you won't always have. Being a good boss doesn't mean being a villain. If you feel disgusted by the treatment of your superior, you should express it, because it is common to get used to mistreating and being mistreated. Do not allow cruelty to be confused with leadership, because in fact they have nothing to do with it. The 4 primordial elements are found in our body: water, air, fire, and earth. 4 creative forces and 4 transforming principles. You need to summon them to balance each other. So he uses his attracting colors: blue, gold, ochre and white. What do you want to get? Do the ends you pursue justify the means? As August progresses and your ruler Mercury enters your sign, your skills will improve and your concentration will sharpen. You will feel more passion and motivation. You can use this extra energy and make colossal efforts to undertake the work that is necessary to achieve your goals. Since Mars is also in a new house, focus on matters that will transform your life. As your birthday approaches, the results of your efforts will bring you gifts that are really worth getting excited about. Who always speaks on your behalf? Your partner. Who should speak in yours, always? you, and without hesitation. It is likely that this time you have realized that you are not completely right, but it is better to support now. Then it's time to dot the i's. Your support should not be spared. Being a good boss doesn't mean being a villain. If you feel disgusted by the treatment of your superior, you should express it, because it is common to get used to mistreating and being mistreated. Do not allow cruelty to be confused with leadership, because in fact they have nothing to do with it. The 4 primordial elements are found in our body: water, air, fire, and earth. 4 creative forces and 4 transforming principles. You need to summon them to balance each other. So he uses his tractor colors: blue, gold, ochre and white. You must bring out your most fighting side at work. Do not let yourself be overwhelmed by anyone, Virgo. You have a good time to resume work issues that you had forgotten. They will make you a strange job offer. Think about it, it can be favorable for you. You will have an excellent intellectual moment to develop new projects. You will have very good relationships with the people around you. There will be common love. You will have a contagious good mood, and you will have a great time. It is a good time. If you had a dispute with someone, now is a good time to work it out. There may be a discussion in your environment, but do not give it much importance. Do not let circumstances influence you more than necessary. You are in good health. You will put aside your nerves and you will feel very good. It is a good time. Do not forget that we are what we eat, and take care of your diet a little more. Tip of the day: be careful with the person you place your trust in today. I might not deserve it. Lucky numbers for today: 28, 32, 33, 36, 40, 49. Tips for tomorrow. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific Virgo horoscope prediction and advice for each of them. First decan, September 23 and 31. Common reason will benefit you, but you have to be alert in love to news or events that can mark the days to come. Second decan, September 1st to 11th. The horoscope tells you that thinking things through and acting with your head will give you results. Third decan, September 12 and 22. Virgo today must be especially careful not to make hasty decisions as a result of his impatience.